If you work in the fields of archaeology or paleontology, you're expected to understand the discoveries you make. After all, that's the whole point of your training. The problem is that sometimes there's just no way to explain some of the wonderful mysteries that exist in this world, and the wonderful and mysterious finds in this video are proof of that statement. A groundbreaking discovery in northeastern China has turned the tables on our traditional views of the prehistoric food chain. Scientists have unearthed a remarkable fossil capturing a small mammal, similar in size to a domestic cat, in the midst of tracking a dinosaur 3 times its size. This fossil, dating back to the Cretaceous period about 125 million years ago, showcases a badger-like mammal, Repenomamus robustus, locked in combat with the plant-eating dinosaur Psittacosaurus eugaitsuensis. This dramatic scene, believed to have been suddenly encapsulated by a volcanic mudflow, challenges the long-standing notion that interactions between mammals and dinosaurs were primarily one-sided, with mammals usually on the losing end. The significance of this finding lies not just in the reversal of roles, but in the implications it holds for our understanding of ancient ecosystems. It suggests that Mesozoic mammals were more than mere scavengers. Some were active predators, challenging larger dinosaur counterparts. The discovery, which has sparked excitement and curiosity, also highlights the complex dynamics of prehistoric food webs, indicating they were more intricate than previously thought. This entangled duo, immortalized in stone, provides an unprecedented glimpse into a moment of life and death from an era long past. In the picturesque Taskopru district of Kastamonu, Turkey, there's a sad story unfolding that dates back 2,700 years. These unique rock tombs, unlike any other in the country, stand as silent witnesses to a rich historical tapestry. These tombs, located a mere 6 miles from the ancient city of Pompeiopoulos, are a testament to the cultural and historical wealth of the era. However, this unique heritage is under threat. Due to years of neglect, these ancient resting places are facing extinction. Investigations reveal a scene of despair. The tombs have been damaged, with cracks and water leakage in the ceilings. Shockingly, signs of modern vandalism are evident. Concrete breakers have been used, and treasure hunters have left their destructive mark. What makes these rock tombs exceptionally rare are the intricate animal figures carved into them, representing a variety of civilizations. The tombs are elevated about 33 feet above the ground, with facades cut from rock, showcasing the artistry of bygone eras with crouching bulls carved atop columns. But this marvel is fading. The local authorities and university teams are racing against time, working to protect and preserve this singular piece of Anatolian history. In the heart of Brazil, an extraordinary discovery has shed new light on human history in South America. We can now say with confidence that about 25,000 years ago, the earliest South Americans were turning bones from the now extinct giant ground sloth into ornate pendants. This fascinating find comes from the Santa Helena rock shelter in central Brazil, where archaeologists unearthed sloth osteoderms, essentially bony plates that once protected these colossal creatures, alongside ancient stone tools. The clincher? These bones sport tiny, meticulously drilled holes, a task only humans could have accomplished with the tools of their time. This discovery is groundbreaking because it suggests that humans settled in South America much earlier than we previously thought, challenging existing theories about when and how the Americas were populated. These ancient artisans didn't just leave behind tools. They left clues to a past where humans interacted closely with the megafauna of their time, creating personal ornaments from their remains. This isn't just about finding old bones, it's about reimagining the lives of people who lived tens of thousands of years ago, revealing a level of sophistication and culture that we're only beginning to understand. A little over 170 years ago, archaeologists discovered the fossil of a strange cone-shaped sea creature that has defied any attempt to classify it ever since. Despite the fact that over 1,000 examples of fossils of the same creature have been discovered since at locations all over Canada and the United States of America, The creatures, known as hyoliths, lived around 500 million years ago and became extinct about 200 million years later. They had conical shells, tentacles that were probably used for feeding, and short limbs that could loosely be described as feet. They're one of the earliest known examples of creatures with external skeletons. For a long time, it was thought that they might be distantly related to squids or snails, but a more recent study by a student from the University of Toronto has suggested that they might have more in common with brachiopods. Brachiopods sustain themselves by sweeping organic material suspended in water into their mouths using tentacles, which is probably how hyoliths went about the same task. Without any soft tissue to analyze, though, it's difficult to say for sure. Our next exciting discovery took place in Monmouthshire, Wales, in March 2019, when an Iron Age vessel hoard was unearthed. The discovery wasn't made public until May 2023. Declared official treasure by the assistant coroner for Gwent, the hoard consists of a collection of vessels buried together during the Roman conquest of the region in the 1st century. Metal detectorist John Matthews made the initial find while searching a field in L'Entresant Fawr. Upon uncovering an enameled bucket mount and a beautifully decorated saucepan, Matthews recognized their archaeological significance and promptly alerted the Portable Antiquities Scheme Cymru. Archaeologists from PAS Cymru swiftly arrived at the site and commenced a full excavation. They first discovered the tips of horns and the head of a small copper ox, which turned out to be the handle of an Iron Age copper alloy bowl. Further exploration revealed a remarkable vessel hoard, including a copper alloy cauldron, strainer, and 2 Roman copper alloy saucepans. Additionally, the hoard featured 2 coppered wooden tankards and a large Iron Age wooden bucket with copper alloy fittings, believed to be a drinking set. Discoveries like this are rare, thus explaining the excitement around them. Archaeologists in Kyushu, Japan have discovered the largest sarcophagus tomb yet to be found within the Yoshinogari ruins. Dating back to the late 2nd century to the middle of the 3rd century during the Yayoi period, the tomb is an impressive 10 feet long and 6 feet wide, surpassing the size of any other tomb found at the site. The stone sarcophagus itself measures 8 feet in length and 2 feet in width. The tomb's lid features engraved linear symbols, including X's and hashes, believed to have protective properties. Untouched and intact, it suggests that the tomb was never looted and may contain valuable grave goods of historical significance. Covering over 430,000 square feet, the Yoshinogari site has been continuously excavated since its discovery in 1986. It includes settlements, granaries, workshops, and over 3,000 jar burials from the early and middle Yayoi period. This recently uncovered sarcophagus tomb is unique among the late Yayoi graves found at the site. Originally situated on a hill where a later Shinto shrine was built, the tomb was inaccessible until the shrine was relocated. Positioned at a high point with a splendid view of the surrounding area, the tomb likely belonged to a highly influential individual. It's a shame we'll never know their name. A momentous archaeological discovery has taken place in southeastern Mexico, an extraordinary sculpture of the revered Mayan deity Kiawil. The sculpture was found along the path of the expansive and ongoing Maya train project. Kiawil, often associated with lightning, serpents, fertility, and maize, holds great significance in Mayan mythology. Depicted with a distinctive zoomorphic head featuring large eyes, an upturned snout, and a serpent foot symbolizing a lightning bolt, this deity has previously been documented in Maya reliefs and codices found in Mexico, including the Dresden Codex. However, prior to this April 2023 discovery, only 3 statues of Kuali had been unearthed, all in the ancient Guatemalan city of Tikal. The Maya train project has not only provided an opportunity for transportation development, but has also become a fruitful endeavor for archaeologists. Along the route, researchers have made several remarkable discoveries, including over 896,000 pottery pieces, 491 human bones, and nearly 49,000 structures or foundations, all of which contribute to the extensive historical record of the area. As a symbol, though, this stunning sculpture discovery underscores the significance of the Maya Train project as it unearths the deep-rooted cultural heritage and showcases the fascinating world of the ancient Maya civilization. Deep within a picturesque forest in southeastern Poland, a casual stroll turned into a momentous discovery for Martusz Filipowicz. What started as an ordinary day in the state forest near Hrubajwał led to an extraordinary find when Filipowicz stumbled upon rusty items peeking out from beneath the forest floor. These weren't just any old bits of metal. They were ancient Roman-era artifacts, lying forgotten among the leaves and mud for over 1,500 years. This remarkable collection included 9 iron spearheads, 2 battle axes, an additional axe, and a few other mysterious objects thought to be part of ancient weaponry. This discovery is not just a treasure trove for history buffs, it's a window into the past. The artifacts suggest that this forest might once have been a place where ancient warriors, possibly from the Przeworsk or Gothic cultures, roamed. The lack of human remains at the site hints that these weapons were perhaps hastily abandoned, packed into a bag and discarded in a swamp for reasons we can only speculate about. Now these relics of a bygone era are being conserved and analyzed at the Museum of the Priest Stanislaw Staszik, offering a unique glimpse into the martial life of ancient civilizations that once thrived near the current Poland-Ukraine border. To the Tana Toraja tribe in Sulawesi, Indonesia, the Manene ceremony offers a profound perspective on life, death, and ancestral veneration. This tribal community views death not as a final departure, but as a continuation of life's journey, where the deceased are lovingly integrated into daily life until their grand funeral rites can be performed. What stands out is their extraordinary practice of treating the dead as if they were merely unwell, keeping them at home, where they are cared for and included in all aspects of family life. This might seem unusual to many, but for the Torajans, it's a beautiful expression of love and respect. The heart of this tradition is the Manene ceremony, also known as the second funeral, an event that redefines the notion of remembrance and familial bonds. Held every 3 years, this ceremony sees the Torajan families exhuming their ancestors' bodies to clean, redress, and spend time with them, thus reinforcing family ties and introducing younger generations to those who passed before they came into the world. The ceremony, a blend of indigenous and Christian beliefs, transforms the entire village into a place of communal mourning and celebration. Beneath the crystal-clear waters of the Lesacine coastline in Italy, archaeologists from the University of Salento are unraveling the mysteries of ancient civilizations. This underwater exploration began following the discovery of submerged structures in 2020, hidden within the 4-mile stretch of this nature reserve. What's particularly fascinating is the finding of a colossal ancient pier, extending roughly 300 feet in length and situated about 50 feet away from the shore. Despite the ravages of time and the relentless force of the waves, the remnants of this structure reveal the grandeur of what was once there. This submerged pier, with its large, strategically placed blocks and remnants of what might have been mooring points, echoes the architectural brilliance of a bygone era, potentially predating the renowned Hadrianic Pier. But the intrigue doesn't end there. The archaeologists are delving deeper into the connections between this pier and another set of mysterious block formations lying further from the shore, hinting at an extensive port complex. Even more compelling is the so-called submerged church, which new insights suggest might have been a lighthouse tower guiding ancient mariners. In an absolutely fascinating development from the ancient world, archaeologists from the University of York have uncovered secrets of a unique Roman burial practice using 3D scanning technology. The story begins nearly 2,000 years ago when a British family, 2 adults and an infant, met their demise. But it's not just their passing that's intriguing, it's how they were buried. In a rather unique ritual, their bodies were drenched in liquid gypsum, a type of mineral that, as it hardened, preserved their forms in extraordinary detail. This practice wasn't just for show. It encapsulated the dead along with their garments in a solid cast, offering a snapshot of a moment frozen in time. What's truly remarkable is how these 3D scans have brought to light intimate details of this family's final moments, displaying the intricacies of their burial shrouds and textiles, previously hidden from the naked eye. This method of burial, thought to be a privilege reserved for the wealthy, suggests a deeply personal and respectful approach to the dead, highlighting the universality of human emotion across millennia. The fact that these casts were filled with costly resins from as far afield as the Mediterranean and Arabia speaks volumes about the social status of the individuals and the significance of the burial ritual. A 6-inch stone penis has been discovered in ancient ruins in Spain and is believed to have served a violent purpose during the Irmandiño War. The relic was found near Torre de Miera, a tower destroyed in 1476 during the peasant uprisings against the nobility. Archaeologists from Arbore Archaeologia identified the stone phallus as a whetstone used for sharpening weapons, based on the distinct wear pattern on one side. We guess you could say that this phallus really took a beating. Its proximity to the sacked tower suggests a potential symbolic or practical role during the war. The artifact embodies the association between violence, weapons, and masculinity, reflecting the beliefs of the Middle Ages and their enduring presence in contemporary culture. The discovery took place near the Rio de Vigo estuary, an area rich in archaeological finds spanning various historical periods. Although rare in medieval European contexts, phallic symbols have been unearthed in ancient Roman sites, where they served diverse purposes, from derogatory expressions to protective amulets and symbols of fertility. Similarly, Celtic societies revered phallic symbols as representations of virility and generative power.
Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy watching new videos on my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!